Hey guys.
Hi. Say hi, Bubs. Hi. Yeah. That's nice.
Here I am with my family. This is my husband, Jason.
Hi.
This is Montana.
And then you'll see Margot just darting across.
Yeah, our dog Margot. And then behind us is our new van, Paloma.
Hi.
We want to share with you a little bit more about how we picked out our van, why we decided to get this one, and we're going to give you a little tour of the inside. So yeah, let's go ahead and get into it.
Cool. Yeah, so Erica and I met 5 years ago. Today is actually our 5-year anniversary.
It is our 5-year anniversary today.
Crazy. But we got married 5 years ago. But before that, I was a musician and only really doing music and waiting tables. And Erica was working for an events company and also had a vintage store that she sold on Etsy. And our idea or dream together was to one day own a van for us to tour across the country, and I can play like a show a night, maybe make $100 a night, and for Erica to go thrift store shopping and sell her clothes online in her Etsy store.
Yeah. I wanted to thrift across America.
Yeah.
Which, by the way, I do have a Thrift Across America YouTube series. If you haven't watched those, they're fun. Go watch them. We go to a bunch of different states, but
Very pregnant Erica.
we want to continue thrifting across America for my YouTube channel, so we knew we needed a van. That was actually part of the reason, well, a lot of the reason why we moved to Bakersfield from San Francisco was because we wanted to be able to afford to buy a house and an RV.
Yeah, we wanted to realize that dream because
Yeah.
it'd been, years, and we kind of had to put things on hold, getting married and figuring out where to live and careers and all that.
And I feel like it was like the best time to do it when Monty's still a baby, before he's like getting into school. When we started out on our like RV journey, we weren't sure about what we wanted and what would work for our family. We actually weren't sure if we wanted to get a trailer or a van.
Yeah, it was like, should we get a truck and a trailer? Should we get a motorhome? Should we get, a Sprinter? And we went back and forth and back and forth.
My main thing was I wanted to have space, and I don't want us to feel claustrophobic and stuck in this like tiny little van.
And then we also wanted to like make sure that he had enough space.
I was very concerned about where is Monty gonna sleep.
Yeah.
We started shopping around. We knew we wanted to buy something used.
So we actually test drove a Volkswagen
A Eurovan, yeah. We actually made an offer on it, but I think it was God that made the lady like dig her heels in and be like, no, I'm only gonna take the asking price. And so we ended up being so thankful, though, that they said no, because once we found this one, we were like, this is such a better solution for us and fit for us. And it was like so much cheaper, too.
Yeah. The thing about the Volkswagen Eurovans, just like regular repairs, you have to expect to put at least like $1,000 on top of oil changes and regular maintenance.
So Dodges, they don't cost that much to maintain and get parts.
No.
Once we test drove the Eurovan, we knew we wanted something with a pop top. And we had been looking at these Sportsmobiles online. We really liked how the whole thing popped up and it didn't just slant. Like the Eurovan just came kind of at a slant. But this whole top pops up, which is really great because you can actually walk around in there when you have the bed lifted. There's 2 levels for sleeping, so Monty can sleep downstairs, we can sleep upstairs. Yeah.
There was something about the Sportsmobile that we really, really loved. Like, it felt like this just adventure mobile, like with the pop-top camper and like a tent on top. And, it's older and it's kind of retro, but again, the thing is in such great condition. We really, the person we bought it for really, really did a great job in maintaining it. And we hope to carry on that quality. Yeah, Bubs.
So Jason, he applied for a loan through Lightstream.
Lightstream is really easy to apply and to get approved for. You just have to have really good credit.
I know a lot of van lifer people use Lightstream as their revenue source.
Yeah.
So we went through them and we got approved right away for a $27,000 loan. It ended up working out to like, I don't know, $500 a month for our car payment, which is great because our other car is pretty much already paid off, and so this is something that we could actually afford to include into our family. Not to mention, we are hoping to start renting this girl out on Outdoorsy, where you can rent out RVs, which is so cool because it would cover the cost of our monthly payment for her and then help with insurance as well. So that's something we haven't exactly gotten up and running yet, but we do plan to put her up for rent. Okay, so I think we're about ready to show you guys inside.
Yeah, well, did I tell them what kind of van it was? I already did, right?
Say it now.
It's a Dodge Ram 3500 van from 1997. It's a 5.2 liter V8 engine.
Monty.
And it came with 82,000 miles. So yeah, let's show you our van. Let me show you my boat.
Hey guys, so I wanted to pop in here and share our sponsor for today's video, and that is Skillshare. So if you're not familiar with Skillshare, it is an online learning community that has thousands of different classes on business, arts, growing plants, all kinds of different things. I actually just took a class by Ekta Chaudhary. It is called Indoor Gardening, Grow Houseplants, Veggies, and Herbs. So I've kind of been into plants for a while. If you didn't already notice, if you've watched any of my house tours, I love having greenery in my house, and it just makes me feel like I'm bringing the outdoors in, and it creates a really calming environment. I love having houseplants, but I feel like there's still a lot of stuff that I don't know about growing houseplants. And so this class was super helpful. She goes over everything you need to know, especially when it comes to soil, how much to water, how much light to give your plants. She talks about different plants that are good for different levels of light. So if you're just starting out with plants, this is a great video to get started with. But also if you've already been growing plants for a long time like I have, it's still super helpful and informative, and helped me to learn a lot of things that I didn't already know. For example, I have a rubber tree plant that's been struggling lately. Some of the leaves have been falling off, and I wasn't really sure what's going on with it. But after watching her video, I kind of put the pieces together and figured out that it's probably not getting enough light in the space that I have it at in my house. So I'm gonna go ahead and move it to a different room, and hopefully it will get more light and do a little bit better. So if this class sounds interesting to you and you wanna learn more about plants, then go ahead and click the link down below in that description box, because the first 1,000 people that click that link will actually get a free 1-month trial of a Skillshare membership. Let me know in the comments below if you end up taking the plant class and what you learned from it. Okay guys, let's go ahead and jump back into the video. All right, so we're gonna open up. This thing comes with a key fob, which is really nice, so we can just click all the doors open.
Automatic doors and windows.
It's only a 97.
Only a 97.
It was like the first key fob.
Way before its time. This is our not cool but cool van.
It's a relic. We have 2 compartments here, / tables. Now they don't normally look this low. They just look low right now because of the curb. But normally it's like higher up.
Yeah.
Right? It comes up to like here.
Yeah.
Normally. So we put like our beach towels and stuff, and then like all of Margot's stuff in there. Okay, so there's a lot of storage in this van, which was a huge selling point for us. The Eurovan we had test drove did not have hardly as much storage at all. So right here we have a big counter that comes out under here. This folds up into a table. And then there's a little cubby hole under here that we keep stuff in. And this also,
it's like our pantry.
Folds out. Yeah, we put like our canned food and, you know, any dry goods in there.
Call out the upholstery.
Call it out.
Yeah.
Okay, we are inside the van now. Right now we have the bed lifted up, so it's on hooks that keep it from falling down. But you can also pull it down, obviously, to sleep, but we like to keep it up when we're just in here moving around, making tea on our stove, etc., etc. Okay, so this is our stove.
It runs off of propane.
There you go. Runs off of propane.
Propane is actually built into the frame of the car. One of the things that I really liked about Sportsmobile is
they're actually the first company to retrofit all of the VW camping vans. So when VW came over here, Sportsmobile partnered with VW, and they made all of those like pop-up campers that you see. They're still in business today, and they're still making sports mobiles, but they primarily do it with the 4050s. And right now they use the cutaway models. They actually, rather than taking vans, they build these fiberglass things, and they're like off-road beasts like Monsters vans, they ProMasters and Mercedes-Benz as well.
What is this tangent?
I'm just telling you about Sportsmobile.
Oh, Sportsmobile.
Yeah.
Okay.
So yeah, this is it has a 14-gallon freshwater tank. It has a gray water tank
This is the faucet.
with a sink.
We keep extra water right here though.
Drinking water.
For drinking. And then down here is our little toilet.
We only use for emergency
It's
purposes.
emergency. And here it is.
Voila.
Pull it out. Take a dump. No. You flush it. Yeah, we've only used it I've only used it
Once.
twice.
Oh, twice.
Honestly, it's kind of a lifesaver because if you're camping somewhere and you don't want to get out, or let's say you camp in a Walmart parking lot. We haven't done that yet, but we probably will eventually. You can't just pee off the side of the van in a Walmart parking lot. You need to be discreet, you know. It's getting hot in here.
Yeah.
So put this fan on. It's actually really nice. It helps. One thing that's was kind of a downside was it doesn't have AC or heater unless the car is turned on. So we use fans and stuff when the car is not turned on. But it's been fine, especially if you travel seasonally and you're not going to super, super hot places in the summertime. All of these unzip, which is great. And so then you get all this airflow all the way around. You also have a little shade that you can roll down
Look at that.
to block out
fabric.
the light. Yeah, it's very blue.
So, more technicals about the Sportsmobile. This bad boy runs off of 12 volt. It can also hook up to city power. So the auxiliary battery that is just down here is actually charged by a couple things. So you can connect it to city power, it'll charge that way. And then it also is charged by the alternator, which is connected to the van, which I'm a super big fan of because we can actually keep our two-way refrigerator that runs off of 12 volt and shore power nice and cold just by turning on the car, running it for about 30 minutes, which we typically do every day because we're not sitting camping all the time. So yeah, the plan for us though is actually to get solar up here so we can charge both the auxiliary battery and keep the fridge going 24/7 using some solar.
So this is our refrigerator right here. It's actually pretty spacious.
Mm-hmm.
It's not bad. There's also a little freezer compartment back there. Okay, so then we also had a microwave here. We took that out because it didn't work, so we just have a little more storage here. We have a closet here. The little mirror.
Oh, so spacious.
And then down under there is the hoses and stuff like that.
Lots of storage.
Yeah,
So
we have more drawers back here that we have towels and stuff in. And we have silverware here. And
miscellaneous.
miscellaneous. And then down here is a shelf that opens, and there's a bunch of pots and pans and stuff that we keep down there. And
In the second one, we actually keep, of course, sequence
our
because
favorite game.
Mosquito candle, more cooking stuff, and
Yeah.
then if Monty wants to take a nap, we put him in that spot.
No.
How
No
about-
way.
Okay, let me close this, okay?
Okay, so we also have blinds. So there's some day shades here, and then you can also pull down for a night shade. And then these windows open. Yeah, there's basically shades on all the windows. And then the front has a blackout curtain that you can put all the way around on the front windows too.
So I think the thing that I really like the most about this is when you do have the bed up and the pop top up, you almost have this panoramic view, especially when you pull down all the windows.
Okay, so this is the gaucho bed that Monty sleeps on. There's just a lever over here that you push. You lift this little cushion through, and then it kind of just rolls over the top. There's legs here that come down. And the bed is set up. All the seat belts can go back here. This is a part of the bed here that you can put up to extend it
Or down.
a little bit.
Or down.
Yeah, you can also put it down here.
Where that table is.
Yeah, on there. Although, Jason broke it.
Crunched it.
We need to get some more wood in there. So yeah, so that's how you set the bed up. It's so easy, and we love that. And there's also storage underneath here that we keep like our
camp chairs. And
sorry about the fan noise, but it's like 100 degrees today, so it's very hot in here. So what have we not talked about? How about the captain?
The cockpit.
Yes. So we loved that it has a ton of storage right here. So you can open all of these little drawers. Sometimes, yeah, okay. Oh, that's where this is. This thing even folds out into a table. How cool is that? And we have cup holders here. We're gonna get a stereo system installed with like a backup cam and everything eventually. This chair actually flips around.
Both chairs do.
Oh, both chairs do. I kind of don't really want to do that right now.
No.
It's kind of hard. It's not like hard, but it's kind of hard to do. We have lights up here. We have extra storage up here.
Glove compartment.
Just a little one. Power windows and locks. The seats are pretty comfy, actually. Now, I think it's time that we showed you how to put the bed down. Okay, so Jason's going to go ahead and put the bed down.
Yeah, so it's actually pretty easy. Again, we have the hooks and clips that we have here, but we have one in the back that I'll come over and take it off, and then it rests on these rails here. And then you come over, and the same here. You're in, and you push it.
And you push back.
And there you go. And like I said, there's that little headboard in there that you can also use.
Just to add extra space.
To add extra space, but I broke it because I put my whole body weight on it trying to get up.
So here we are, we're just standing in the extra little space here with the bed down. So you can still stand up. And there's quite a bit of room, I think, you know. So yeah, so we actually just step on the counter to get up into the bed.
Or the sofa.
Or the sofa, yeah. But yeah, it's pretty cozy and comfy up here. I have this feather comforter, and then we usually lay like a sheet out and open all the windows. And honestly, there's nothing better than falling asleep, looking at the stars. It's so nice. And then waking up and having, you know, this beautiful view of like all of the trees. So I love sleeping up here. Jason likes sleeping on the bottom though, huh? Because it is a little bit squishy, huh?
Yeah.
It's kind of small. Yeah. Like, it's probably...
It's like a full bed up there. It's like really meant
is.
for one person comfortably. Two people can do it.
How about you actually stand while you're talking?
It's really meant for one person up top. Two people can do it.
No, it's meant for two. It's meant for two, but it's like a full size. And so, you know, if you want a lot of room, you don't really have a ton.
Yeah.
So
what I end up doing is, because Monty does have a little bit of trouble sleeping in here in his pen, his play
we have
pen.
a pack and play that has a zipper on the side. So we just set the pack and play up on the bed, the gaucho bed down here, and then we like insert him into the pack and play like a pizza in an oven.
And I end up just going halfway in the oven because sometimes he just doesn't.
Yeah, we'll wake up in the morning, Jason will be like laying inside of the pack and play with Monty. Yeah, so he sleeps down here on the gaucho bed sometimes, and then I get the whole top to myself. But what we love about this van is I feel like we could have another kid and still fit us all here.
Yeah, we can make it work.
We could fit it with
What I actually like the most about this van is that it's super versatile in the fact that we can easily take it out anytime we want to for a weekend or for like a long weekend or even maybe a couple weeks. But we can still drive it around anywhere in town.
Okay, we had to come outside. I literally have sweat just dripping down. Do you guys see this wetness? It's pretty gnarly. All right, so Jason is popping the top. You do it all manually, and you literally just pull on these and push on those. So he's going to pull it down, and now it's closed. So this is the back. There's another table here / storage unit. Whoops, we have our little rug and a couple other things back here. There is a table that comes with it that hooks in way over there in that circle that you can connect, but we actually never really use that. One thing that's really cool is that the bed on the top can be pushed back or forward. So sometimes we have it pushed forward, and especially if Monty's like gone down for the night already, and then we'll just enter in through the back door here and step up on the counter and hop up into bed. And that way we don't disturb Monty. There's also a blackout curtain that goes across this way here, which kind of separates the gaucho bedroom area from the rest of the back of the van. And that also provides more like privacy so that Monty can't see us getting in and out if he were to wake up.
All right, so here's the van tour front to back. We actually do have a hitch set up there because eventually we do want to be towing. So kind of retro 90s vibe. You got your gas tank. Had to replace this because the place where it connected to the water line, this is our city water line, was coming off. So I haven't quite glued it back on yet, but it's on the list. It's working. We actually have our connection to shore power. So this is, I think it's like a 110 or 125 hookup. This is a cable. This is a fume outlet for the battery, which in like if you upgrade to like a modern lithium battery, you don't need that. And then we have here that built-in propane tank, which is super, super handy. Driver's side door. And just look at that front end. So nice, so cool, so clean. We love it. This is Paloma. She's the dream machine. She's the zone for sure.
I hope you guys enjoyed our van tour. I'm sure you guys are probably curious to know whether we want to redo it, because that's really what, I mean, everyone's doing right now. They're totally like remodeling their RVs and vans. And so we would like to change some things. So.
Yeah, definitely for me, this feels like a pet project. Really the bones of this vehicle are in really great condition. The engine runs great. Like we've taken it to multiple mechanics and they're like, wow, this thing is in really great condition. So nothing to worry about there, but we do want to update a lot of the upholstery. I want to update a lot of the countertops and surfaces. We want to add in that stereo system with the backup camera, add in a solar panel system, and then some racks for surfboards and bicycles.
Yeah.
And then eventually an awning to come out when we have the pop top up and we're in camp mode. But other than that,
I think we want to take off the
oh yeah, I want to take off the silver runner, put a little lift on it with some new tires, give it a little more all-terrain, you know, kind of feel and vibe. But other than that, you know, I think she's in great condition.
Yeah.
And she's ready to roll now. So if you're actually interested, if you want to take Paloma on a maiden voyage, throw up a tent emoji in the comments.
Yeah,
and we'll come at you.
We'll connect with you.
Yeah.
If you guys are coming to California and you want something to go travel down to LA or Joshua Tree or Palm Springs,
even
or
up
go
into the
to
Kern
San
Canyon,
Francisco or wherever, you know, we could always rent out our van. Okay, so thank you guys so much for watching. I hope that this was informative and you enjoyed it. If you have any questions for us that we didn't cover, go ahead and leave them in the comment section below. Anything else you want to say?
No.
All right, guys. See you next time.
Bye.
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 Oh, you say bye? Say bye. Bye. Marco.